Okay, Dana, right now we have Sarana Priya with us. Okay, she is our one of the business development expert. Okay, she is the one who is coordinating with all the international clients, and most of the messages to the group will be from her. Okay.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Okay, so Dana, book review Awaken the Giant Within. Okay, it is written by Tony Robbins. Okay, and he is the best international motivation speaker and author, a writer who motivate thousand, no, lakh and lakh of people around the world. Wherever he goes, there will be a great cluster of audience for him to cheer, encourage, and to welcome him. So one of his book is Awaken the Great Giant Within You. Okay, so very simple. This book focuses on how to kill our negative and how to improve our positivity in our life and how we need to succeed. Okay, so I'll be scrolling down the slides. The first thing from Tony Robbins, the author, is if you can, if you can't, you must, and if you must, you can. The simple meaning of this is that if you can't, you must. If you have never tried something new to achieve your goal, you should try. And once you try, sure you can achieve it. That is the simple meaning. If you can't, you must. If you must, you can. The must means if you have tried, sure you can achieve the goal. So every human being in the world, okay, willing to achieve their dream. Very few are achieving, most of them are trying to achieve, very few haven't started. So in this three category, very few have achieved. How they have achieved, if they can achieve, and what things we need to concentrate in order to achieve that. So first, your destiny lies in your dream. Where you want to go. Okay, so our dream, we can achieve our dream with the fullest potential. We have that great potential with us. But some other, thought process, some other negative things, we are not able to achieve that. We are not able to achieve that. This book, if you read it, you will gain the energy, you will gain the beast, okay, in within you. The beast will come out of yours and it will help you to achieve your dream. Okay, so awaken the giant power of decision, the way you want to go. You unleash your unlimited power, radiant, the vitality positive, and join us will come along with you achieving your result. So first, he says that we need to understand the power. He says that we need to understand the power. Okay, all power lies in within ourselves. Whomever you take, the ambitious person, okay, something a role model of you, it will be official, it will be personal, whatever it might be, okay, whatever it might be, okay, all the energy is lies within you. Okay, they don't have any external separate external energy or power to achieve their dream. All comes within. If you go for Tata Ratna, okay, Ratan Tata, okay, if you go with Elon Musk, if you go with Virgin Atlantic, who is that, Virgin Atlantic CEO, super name, Richard Branson. Okay, everyone is same like human being. They have equal energy, they have equal time, 24 hours per day. But how they are able to achieve the lead, how they are able to achieve the top, is very simple, the internal energy. So first of all, you need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that you have an unleashed potential within you, you have a great power within you. People are not understanding that. Okay, so first you need to take a right decision, or you need to know how to take decision. Don't put your decision or don't put your decision making strategies to the external people like father, mother. There is no harm that you can go for opinion, but once if the decision should be taken and at this final, it should come from your end. It should be you that you have taken the final decision, not some other. Don't put your decision making to some other hands. The ball should be in your court. You should drive the ball, not to take the decision. And also you need to link between pain and the pleasure. People who suffer from the pain, okay, they will stop. They will stop. But here what Tony is saying is that convert the pain to pleasure, and it should be in long term. Okay, you need to link the pain with the success. Okay, pain is failure, pleasure is success. In sense, how we need to drive the force from, or drive the energy from pain to success is very simple. Very simple, like, you need to interconnect. Okay, if you are dealing, or if you are having more failures, then have that energy to turn into positive. Have that energy to turn into positive. Okay, and always change your strategy. Don't go with the same strategy if you want to achieve the dream, because day by day people taste is changing. The dream, or every day the technology is grooming up, every day the people mindset is changing. Okay, the change is one which is not stoppable, right? So always be an eagle peak eye, where you need to know what is happening in the environment, and based on the people mindset, based on the likes and dislikes, because every day is changing, you need to change the strategy. So what are the five aspects you need to concentrate to reach your goal? Is emotions. Okay, emotion intelligence is one part that you need to concentrate. Okay, you need to try hard to go with a greater emotion intelligence. Your body, okay, your physique, okay, you should be very healthy. Okay, you should not go with some laziness, or having obesity. That also will be a physical obstacle to not to achieve your goal. Your relationship, you should be good in having a greater relationship. Okay, in a corporate office and in personal life. The money, you should be a good saver, and you need to spend expenses which is very needed, and master the time management is very, very important. So the decision is the power path. Believe in you. Okay, the moment you make your decision, that determines your future. That's why I told you, you make the decision. If it gets failed, 100% you are the cause. If it succeeded, 100% you are the one. So you will get motivation and demotivation. If you put into some other hands, if you fail, okay, then you can easily blame them. Because of him, I no, he only said that I need to take this decision. I failed. That's it. Okay, so it's kind of an escapism. So for long run, for a longer career growth, or longer part of your dream achiever, it is not going to help you. You take the decision. 100% is fail. It's because of you. Then you will know what to take. In the next time in a right path. Am I right? So if you fail, instance, you know why you have failed. If you succeed, you know why you have succeeded. So success gives you greater motivation. Failure gives you sadness. But even though you can drive in yourself to make a good path on decision making. So first, take a great decision. How I need to go with, what things I should do, what things I should not do. So without decision, if you are very vague in sense, your ambition, your mission is also very vague. Okay, so belief is equal to, you look into the picture, belief is equal to feeling of certainty, that is equal to idea, strong and reference. The power that determine your life, okay, is something like there are two powers. Positive, it's pleasure, negative is pain. Okay, these are the two powers. Okay, in human life, it has a life cycle. It goes in cycle. Okay, as like sine wave, which we have seen in our degree. Okay, ups and downs will be there. So once you transform to the negative energy, how you need to turn to positive. Once that positive goes to the negative energy, again how you need to turn into negative or positive. Okay, so positive negative combines the life cycle. So people, whenever they go with the pain, they will stop there and they will feel for it and they will never move on. Whereas the pleasure, they will look into the short-term pleasure, which is not going to help them for a long-term run. So what you need to do? If there is a failure, hold on, be steady, look for some opportunities in positive that should be in long term. For that, if you need to work some more time, just do it. No worries. And belief system, believe in yourself. Your self-confidence starts with that belief. Okay? So you fail to the core. You are in resilience area. Okay? You are failed to the core. You are in the resilience area. So from there, how you will be jumping into the activity stage. Resilience is something like below the depression. Okay? You failed, you lost the job, your family is out, for an example. Okay? Don't worry, it won't happen, for an example. Okay? So you are the only person, you are alone and you need to motivate yourself. There is no external motivation from your friends or family. Everyone is idle right. So totally you are neutral and totally you are in single state. So what you are going to do? So the belief what you have within you, it will rise up. Okay? it will have the spark, okay, to fire the bricks or fire the woods, okay. So once it catch up, slow and steady, the smoky fire comes out and it burns into ferocious, where you drive yourself in best way. You come up, you motivate others, you drive the energy, you get the positives. Okay, so don't be too generalized. If you're being too generalized, then you're not going to achieve anything. Okay, can you change immediately? Yes, you can change immediately. Only people who are very lazy are looking for reasons. Okay, to lapse the time, they look for good day, good time, or something should happen so that I will start with. No, it's not. Okay, you can change immediately, and that drives within you 100%. No need to wait for any external people to give you a green signal. Is that within you needs to give them the green? You can start immediately. There are people who give the reasons, but if you go with the reasons and if you think too much, the opportunity is gone. Okay, the opportunity is gone. Okay, so very simple. Start immediately. If it is a positive thing, okay, start immediately. The ultimate success formula is very simple. Making on decision what to focus on. Be clear in what you're focusing, and what are the tools needed for that decision, and what is the action plan that I need to have to have the decision done. Very simple. What are the tools and what I need to do. 3 what's. What is my focus? What tools need to get to that focus? And what is the action plan with the tools to get into the focus? That's it. You can achieve it. How to change any aspect of your life? Very simple. Follow the 6 strategies. Okay, if you have been associated with insufferable pain to the old behavior and cessation of pleasure to the new one, then you need to obtain the change on the below. What is stopping you? Kick it out. And what drives you, the motivation factor, gain that. Okay, make a strategy. The 6 points is very simple. There is something is stopping you to achieve your vision or achieve your goal, your dream. Okay, identify it. Okay, it might be anything. It might be anything. Silly reasons it might be, or a big problem it might be. Okay, bring that to the desk. Okay, research. What is stopping me? If you are able to kick it out, just kick it out. Replace it with new strategy, new motivation. Okay, the strategy that drives you to achieve your dream. Okay, place that. Insert it in your day-to-day activities. Something like a CD drive just packed into the laptop drive. Okay, just pack it out with your day-to-day life. It is working out. Continue. You can achieve your goal. People, they know there is something stopping them, but they are not spending their precious time to kick it out, to research and kick it out. If they think about it, they get tensed and they are stopping thinking. Okay, so just find out a strategy to replace the old with the new. Okay, how we can get really you want? Very simple. He says that emotions are the created by the moment. So have your emotions very happy, positive. That is 1 second drive that focuses on. Okay, if you know about rational brain and the subconscious brain. Rational brain is a decision making. Once you start working in the office, that is your rational brain. Once you back to the family and you are playing with the hit with a greater happiness, that is a subconscious brain or called as emotional brain. So right now the present development or present kids doesn't need IQ development, they need EQ development, because IQ is already developed a lot. All their parents are well settled, highly qualified. At least 100% of today's graduates, parents are graduated from graduates of a degree. Am I right? And above 60%, everyone is working in overseas international market, and they have completed their masters also. Okay. So very simple. Right now IQ is really going good, great for the present kid, but EQ is the one that we need to develop to have the generation gap settled, and we need to drive in fast. So very simple. Always have a steady state of emotions that is very positive. And ask question to yourself that best drives you in a good way. Okay, due to emotional misalignment, due to that emotion is not in a great way where they are in depression state. Okay, they may not ask a great questions to themselves in order to try. What is great about this problem? What isn't quite perfect yet? Am I prepared to do what I want to do? How I can use the situation to my advantage? So these are the sample questions that you need to ask yourself in order to drive yourself best in order to achieve your dream. These questions can be replaced with the scenario what you're facing right now, the problem facing right now, because human beings face different kind of problem in different way. So adapt yourself with the best question that drives you to move out of the problem to find out a solution. And the question need to help you to find out the solution, not to define the problem. It should motivate you to get the solution, or else it should not go with defining the problem in a greater way. No, it's not. And always use positive vocabularies. Okay, vocabularies, in psychology, vocabularies will always tend to be in a positive way. Okay, passionate, seduce, ironclad, spectacular, dynamite, unstoppable, fabulous, phenomenal. These are the simple examples given in the book. So a lot of vocabulary has been added in that book. Please go and read the book. Okay. So why I'm saying is that day to day, if you use more positive words in search of more positive, you will feel positive. So what happens is this, you will be having a clarity of thought, clarity of mind that how you need to drive in best. Okay. So indirectly, it goes to the subconscious brain, and always it will trigger the positive pulse, whereas the rational brain will always tend to be happy and thinks about positive. Okay, and metaphors. Always have a symbol that really represents you in a great way. Simple, a body language. So, for example, if you go with swastik, it's something like in our region. Okay, it is more into spiritual. If you go to Germany, the Hitler flag, the swastik symbol will be tilted a little bit. And if you go to some other place, the swastik symbol will be added in a different way to represent something. So once you see the symbol, sure you would have gone to our regional meaning as well as Germany too. Am I right? Why the symbol is there? Why the symbol is there? The symbol represents here in regional and into Germany and some other parts of the world which you have seen it, right? So something like it's connect to the people. So always have something, a power of metaphor that really vibrate the energy. This swastik symbol will vibrate the positive energy whenever you see. You cannot quote it as a negative one. It is a positive symbol. So once you see, you feel something, a little slight vibration of positivity. It doesn't connect to you during the work, but somewhere it strike, you will see something, okay, spiritual. Yeah, it's good thing is over there. Am I right? Even God photos. Okay, wherever you go, if you see some Indian God photo or goddess photo, whatever it might be, you feel some sort of positivity. Then you think why this god or goddess has been placed over here. Oh, these people have placed good. Let me go and have some little vibration. Why we go to temple to get positive vibration? To demand, obviously, and also to get a positive vibration. Okay? And what are the 10 poor action signals of emotional intelligence? Okay? Poor action signals of emotion. These are the things. If you feel discomfort, fear, hurt, anger, frustration, disappointment, guilt, inadequacy, overload, overwhelm, loneliness, then you need to have a greater emotional intelligence study. Okay? Any three together, right now you feel, then you need to change your state. Okay? Put leave for 2 or 3 days, enjoy with your family, come back. Again, you feel the same, just give me a call. Okay? Something like having a subconscious brain in negative, if you start something in corporate or in personal life in positive, will not synchronize. Again, minus into plus, it goes to minus. So don't ask me minus into minus is called plus, so it goes in reverse. No. Somewhere in max, only few examples can be taken. So these are the power emotion intelligence state. And 10 emotions of power, these are the things. Okay, if you really feel all those things and sense, then you are good. Your emotional state is good, you are positive, you are feeling good, and you are really doing great. Just for a quick review. So, the magnificent ovation, an extraordinary future. Very simple. whenever you have a dream, okay, don't have a time to open your dream and say where you have you achieved and file it up and close it. No, always live with your dream. Be a kid again, okay, so that you can transform your invisible energy to visible. Have you seen your kid? Okay, very simple. He will live in the present. To be frank, he will be living in the present. If you beat him, he will cry. The next moment, if you convince him, he will convince, and the joyness comes in. Whereas we people, 10% living here, either 90 percentage we will be having the fear of future and will be thinking about it, or something happened in the past, we will be grieving over it. Either these two things will be happen. That's why we are not able to move fast as like a kid. Okay, they will be in a mindfulness stage always. Okay, they will enjoy the present moment, whereas we always having a fear. It should not happen. So stimulate your motivation. So always be a kid, no worries. Always be a kid. Okay, if you think too much in sense, everything gets blacked out. Okay, everything gets blacked out. If you see the kids or a little bit of intermediate stage, always they will be happy. They know what they are doing. They will enjoy the moment what they are doing. Okay, but we people having over consciousness, having the fear on savings, financial background, all the stuff comes in, sits in our head where we get blacked out. We are in a stringent or straight path. It doesn't know where the options are, but options are readily available, but we will not see it. We will go in a straight path. What we need to achieve, that will be a short-term goal, not a long-term goal. So right now I am giving you a 10-day challenge. Let me see how far you are good in self-belief, how far you are good in self-motivation, how far you are in mindfulness. Very simple. Take one challenge that is very difficult to achieve. Something like if you want to quit smoking, that is also quit drinking. That is also, if you want to lose your weight, that is also, you want to improve your English, that is also. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, a challenge that should lead to positive, not to negative. That should lead to positive, not to negative. Okay. So one challenge you have taken right now, 10 days you need to focus on having the 4 rules. For next 10 days, refuse to draw in unproductive thoughts or feeling. Okay, if something comes in unproductive thoughts, immediately you need to change. And try to concentrate on new negative things. Try to concentrate on new negative things and use different technique to get yourself in production state of mind. See, very simple, negative thoughts will ramble out. Negative thoughts will ramble out. One day you will think in some other way, the next day you will go for some other way. It will get, the power will get increased. Okay, the energy you spend towards the negative thought to suppress will get increased. First day you will think very simple. Next day it goes various. The third, ferocious. Okay, so thing is that every day it gets increased. Try to find a different strategy to suppress it. Only one solution at a time. Then weakness, pull yourself together. Very simple. If you get moment of weakness that you cannot control, again you are going to fetch out. Then get the help of your friends or family to pull yourself out. So take this challenge. Okay, and how to create your master plan. That is your supreme influence. That master plan will give you an insight from start till the end. Either it is short term or long term. Either it is short term or long term. The 5 elements are here I have listed out. Okay, your state of mind. Ask yourself the right question. Are you synchronized with your value? Do you synchronize with your overall belief and rules? And do you have standards? If you have questions, answers for all those 5, try to improvise. Try to improvise. Find answers to yourself. Try to improvise and find answers to yourself. Sure, you will gaining the best momentum. Sure, you will gaining the best momentum. And always have your personal compass valued. Which direction you are going? Are you going in a positive way or are you going in a negative way? Always evaluate, cross check. Okay, sometimes due to busy schedule, due to pressure, due to tensed, we might lose our path and will be driving to the way others are pointing out. Okay, so you need to understand where you are. Okay, you need to understand where you are and where your personal compass leads you. Have the ideals within you. Okay, we often don't choose our own values. They are carried into us. We move through our life story. Yes, as like river. Okay, if we jump into the river, wherever the river goes, we will be moving on. Only the people who is really interested to cross the stream, they will swim in either in parallel or in the opposite way, put more stress, and they will be moving on. Okay, so it should not happen. Always have the campus. Even though you jump in the river, have some aids that help you to smoothly drive the river within the river, and you can easily reach out the destination what you want to achieve, not the river, what you want to achieve. And if you're unhappy, here is why. Very simple, you doesn't know how to move the pressure to pain or pain to pleasure. Okay, set the rules. Set yourself the rule. Okay, I will not exceed this threshold. I will not exceed this threshold point. Set the rule and move forward. So always rules will keep you to stay focused. Companies used to have policies, right? HR policy, leave policy, exit policy, recruitment policy, insurance policy, accidental policy, harassment policy, right? So embarrassing, all this stuff comes in. So the rules are unhappy here because we are not following certain rules within our lifetime that makes us happy. We are getting deviated, or we are moving along with people's opinion, and we will get distracted a lot and land to some point where we are not really interested. Set your own rules. He says that setting our own rules is very, very easy. Setting our own rules is very much easy. And the fabric of life is something like standards. Improve your standard. Okay? Learn a lot. Speak a lot. Listen a lot. Improvise the way you think. Improvise the way you handle people. Improvise the way you support. Help. Everything comes in standard. So once you move from one level to the next, have you seen people, they used to say, you are not my standard? Have you seen people used to say, like, these standards do not meet for us, they are not set for us. So move from one step to the other. Okay? Standards, the fabric of life. What do you mean by fabric? Something gives, you are the body, the cloth is the fabric, in sense, gives some shining, right? Gives some outlook in a greater way. The same way, improve your standard so that the people, the way look at you, if they improve, in sense, sure, you are developing and grooming yourself, and you are moving up the ladder to achieve your dream. Okay, for that it is also in your hand. Constantly develop, grow, and the key point right now in today's pandemic situation is learning. Go with NASCOM Future Skills. NASCOM Future Skill Prime. It's free of cost. You can learn a lot of coding. DevOps is free, and IoT is free. Then cyber security is free. So whatever you want, you can do it. It's with certification. Key personal strength is your identity. Improve your identity. Okay, your abilities are constant, but you can improvise. You can improvise. Okay, improve your identity step by step. Okay, the belief, the general ones, specific ones, whatever it might be. Okay, you just determine it and move on. Now, from tomorrow, you are going to do certain things. From tomorrow, you are going to do certain things. Okay, I am going to remodel your life if you, go with the practice, and if you are doing assignment. First, emotional destiny. Okay, first you need to concentrate on your emotional destiny. Physiology, focus, questions, submodalities, whatever you have seen in the slides. Okay, you are going to review. For that assignment, okay, there are questions, and I will share you the question at the end of this session. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand your emotional destiny, and you need to know where you are. Okay, so these are the things, or these are the pinpoints that you need to concentrate. The second thing, you need to differentiate between your good shape and being healthy, means that physical body. In psychology, in research, it is found that there is a direct correlation between mental health and physical health. If mental health is good, physically you will be shining and good, and no immunity imbalance will not come. But If you're mentally ill, even though you take lot of food with high vitamins and proteins, there'll be immunity balance, and sure you'll get affected to flu or something. Okay, you can do a smart research by your history. Okay, whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel lost of hope, whenever you feel great depression, sure you might get into cold, head pain, or physical pain like that, because the entire energy goes to the brain, and brain is not accepting what it should be. So it is in a deeper sadness. So what happens? The functionality changes, the biology changes. So the energy goes to the body also get deferred, and not sufficient energy is going by the body, it gets into pain and diseases. So physical destiny is very much important. So you need to focus on that. And then day 3, that is on Wednesday, you need to understand your human relationship. So it's something like, it's a day-to-day assignment that I'll give you the word document. Okay, so what you need to do, that will be in that assignment, and you need to progress it. So here what it helps through the assignment, what you are going to do is that you are going to improvise your relationship officially, personally, and what are the factors that gain you for a greater relationship, what are the factors that decline you for a greater relationship. All these things will be in that activity. So these are the 6 key points that you will be getting a high level knowledge. And financial benefit, yes, people having a greater relationship, greater happy family, financially they are poor instance, it is not a healthy life. So thing is that make yourself even more useful by having your wealth, preserving it, increasing it, protecting it, and enjoying it. Okay, for this also there is an activity. For this also there is an activity. And code of ethics, day 5. Day 5 is something like Friday, where you are focusing on how faithful you are, make every day as a masterpiece, how you are helping others, so how deep into good books, okay, how you are improvising yourself. All this 4 which you have seen in before is existing, and the 5th day you're going to be proactive. It's like something like in future or in present, how are you and how you are going to improvise yourself in terms of identity, in terms of productivity. Okay, the last 6th day, time management, how far you are managing your priorities. Are you able to dissort time? Are you able to differentiate between the first priority, second priority, third priority, fourth priority, and how you are expecting and how you are expecting with the others? And the last day is something like you are taking rest. Okay, how you are finding balance within your work-life balance, and how you are enjoying the moment. That's it. Okay, so I'll be sharing you the question now. So Dana, I would be very speed. I'm really sorry, because this book consists of 318 pages. Okay,
Okay.
sorry, 378 pages. Okay, 378 pages that I comprised it with 36 slides and finished in
Mm,
33 minutes. So
mm.
if I'm going too fast, do apologize. But the real motivation is that you need to read this book. It's really super. So, day 1 assignment, write down all your emotions that you experience in an average week. List the events or suitable used to trigger. Come up with antidote for each negative emotions. These are the action item. Okay, these are the assignment you need to sit and do. Okay. Day 3 assignment, day 4 assignment, like this, based on the slides which I have shown to you. Okay. So these assignment you need to sit and do, so that you will know what is your real identity, and you can awaken the giant, the positive giant in you. Okay. Okay, Dana, that's it for today.